Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of Always Sometimes Monsters. This is KPX Valkyrie, and I will be your guide for this video. So, I have done some research. This is the second time that I've tried to record this, and I may have encountered a bug where the game is not registering what we did, but is in fact mistaking what we actually did for doing something else. So we're just gonna have to kind of wait and see and play it out and hope that at the end of the game they recognize that we did not subvert democracy. In the meantime, we're gonna eat some food and hope that Detective Ricky will meet with us again. That's not too bad. Did it give me enough stamina to sleep at least? Nope. Okay, the game still wants to bug me about food. This is why I was saying you are going to want to catch the fish. You're going to need them to save money later on. Sleep. Oh goodness. Risk sleeping anyway, you're not starving. Might as well write a journal page, get it down while it's still fresh in your mind, and let's go. Alright, so it's day 10 in Beaton. It's actually election day. We're gonna go see the results of the election. Alright. Like I said, hopefully we're gonna get the right ending. I honestly have no idea. This is why, going forward, we will no longer be accepting opaque trash bags for garbage pickups. To ease the transition, the city will be providing three free bags to each resident at no cost. Additional bags may be purchased for a nominal fee from any city-approved retailer, including the forthcoming Macro Shaft Supercenter. Hopefully, this new program will help prevent any further tragedies. Oh, and it looks like that's the last of our announcements. Now it's time for what we're all here for, the results of our mayoral election. It seems that we're missing a few of our candidates still, but let's not let that slow us down. These ballots have been carefully counted by our electronic voting system, and it's time to see who's won. Stacy, the envelope, please. The secretary who doesn't care about any of this. Thank you. It's been a long political season, but here we are at the moment of truth. As selected by the people, the mayor of Beaton is Trudeau Liberté. Congratulations, would you care to say anything? I've got something to say. That's not really protocol, Mr. Horde. You gonna stop me? That's what I thought. What's wrong with you people? After everything I've done for this city, after cleaning up these streets, you vote in this lunatic? Well, let me tell you something, you ungrateful sods. If you can't appreciate all the good I've been trying to do for you, I'm happy to take my expertise elsewhere. Effective immediately, you're looking at the new Strategic Management Director for the Macroshaft Corporation, Beaton's offices. Reporters, I'll be here for the next few hours to answer your questions. Right. Well then, let's extend a big congratulations to Trudeau Liberté, our new mayor. Despite what that old despot Horde may have told you, I assure you we are entering a new and prosperous age. This election, Beaton was asked what it wanted going forward, and you answered change. As you can see, Horde has always put corporate interests first, and I assure you, none of that will affect my office. I can say with full confidence that the changes you have longed for are indeed on their way. Is that so, Trudeau? Excuse me, who are you? Detective Ricky Clark, at your service. This really isn't protocol, sir. Right, well then I'll make this quick. Ladies and gentlemen, this man here claims to be above corporate influence, but how can you be certain? After a thorough investigation, my colleague and I have uncovered evidence damning both Mr. Horde and Mr. Liberté. We have proof that both of your supposedly independent candidates have been on the take for Macroshaft for years. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Speaker, but that poses a serious conflict of interest if I'm not mistaken. I suppose if you have proof, yes it would. You're not actually listening to this crackpot, are you? This is an outrage. I've never accepted a single dollar from anyone, ever. We have documents gathered that prove otherwise. Feel free to take a copy. Don't worry about reciting it to them. I'll be forwarding copies this afternoon. However, I'm sure the media will love to hear your full explanation. These are baseless claims, I guarantee you. Please pay no attention to this conspiracy theorist. Thank you for those who turned out to vote. Your support has been truly appreciated. Reporters, if you have questions, I'll be available for the next few hours for you. And I suppose that sums that up. So actually, we did get the right ending. Awesome. Well, that about wraps up today's events. Thank you for coming out, everyone. Hey, you catch the look on their stupid faces when I grabbed the microphone? Hoo boy, they're in a heap of hot water now. Damn good work, kid. Damn good work indeed. I couldn't have done it without you, and you came through. Real proud to have you as a partner. Thanks, Ricky. So, it's gonna be a while before the dust settles from this. Could be a while before we see any action take place. You got any idea what you want to do next? Well, I'm supposed to be in San Bernardino in 20 days from now. Time's ticking then. You heading out soon, or are you gonna stick around a while? I haven't given the option much thought, to be honest, but I might stick around town for a little while. Yeah, despite all of its corruption, this city does have a certain charm. That's why I do what I do, to be honest with you. Oh, I almost forgot. I got this for ya. We got the PI badge. I figure after all this, you've earned it. Wow, this is awesome. Is this like a get-out-of-jail-free card or something? Can I arrest people with it? It's only got as much power as other people are willing to give it. Your character determines just how useful it's gonna be. Think of it more like a badge of honor, and of our friendship. Hey, don't go getting sappy on me now. Just look after it, alright? Yeah, of course. Thank you. So, what do we do now? Well, I'm gonna get myself a bottle and find somewhere to celebrate. I'll catch you around, yeah? Yeah, I'll see you around. Okay, so I guess that's it for that. Hey, you look kind of familiar, you know that? Were you at Larry's party? Oh no, wait, you're that thug kid. You need something or what? Yeah, you two need to go to jail. Do you have any comments regarding the documents indicating your connection to Macroshaft Corporation? These are ridiculous accusations, and I haven't seen the papers myself. I cannot comment. You mentioned that your first act as mayor will be disbanding the striking parties across the city. How do you plan on imposing such a role should they not want to comply? This campaign and the road to today's win has taught me one thing. When you set your mind to a goal and accept nothing but victory, nothing can get in your way. I'm sure with the level heads prevailing, we'll reach an amiable solution for all parties involved. The strike has been a private dispute between the Beaton Workers Union and its members, hasn't it? What place does the mayor's office have interrupting private negotiations? When a private disagreement begins to affect the prosperity of our city, that's when we get involved. This strike has gone on long enough, and people just want to get back to work. The longer this conflict drags out, the longer that's going to be. Do you have any comments regarding the documents? Yeah. As a member of the Beaton Anti-Union Society, what can we expect from the resolution? Will you be forcing the union leaders to bend to the demands of the striking parties? As I said earlier, we'll be in proper negotiations to find an amicable solution for all. My duties as mayor override any personal affiliations that I may have, I promise. Nobody wants this dispute dragging out any longer. We'll find good common ground in that. Can we get a comment, Mr. Liberty? If you need more information, please schedule an appointment. So I'm going to take that as a cue that that's all for that. Well, if it isn't Beaton's best box pusher, you've got a lot of nerve coming and talking to me, you know that? What kind of person just ups and leaves someone who's been attacked like I was? Do you have any idea how long it took for me to get the shit smell out of my car? Just like a bitch to leave you high and dry when you need a hand. Fuck you! That job was bullshit anyway. I'm sorry, did I touch a nerve? Report me to the union head, see if I care. Huh. You don't think just that... you don't think just that pretty boy over there... whoops. We're not gonna push over that easy, no way. Okay, well that's good. Better not block my shot. Do you have any response to the allegations that you recently stole items from this year's canned food drive for the homeless? Those allegations are outrageous and absolutely baseless. I have more than enough to eat at home. That's kinda obvious. Rumors have surfaced that video footage exists of you threatening the life of your opposition. What do you have to say about that? Those rumors are unfounded and frankly insane. I have never been recorded saying such things. It has been suggested that your office during your time as mayor staffed several known felons. Is there any truth to these accusations? Absolutely not. We have a rigorous screening process to prevent such possibilities. Besides that, crooks make for lousy council members. In light of these leaked documents, it seems odd that you would choose to step into the private sector after so many years in office. Who would be filling the position had you won the vote? Unfortunately, I don't know the inner workings of Macroshaft's hiring process. All I can say is that after early polls gave an indication how things might turn out, I was made an offer. There's nothing sinister about that, is there? Yeah, he's lying. If he hadn't won the election, Liberty would be getting the job that he got instead with Macroshaft. Excuse me, citizen, please hold on a second. I need to speak with you a moment. Please don't leave. Shit, could it be on to me? Shit, what do I do? Uh-oh. Well, I kinda wanted money, but phew, that was close. I think I'm in the clear now, though. Now that the strike's over, I should probably go check the bus schedule. Should probably get on the first bus to Salt City that I can. Wonder if he was gonna pay me, and alright, well, I kind of screwed that up. I thought I selected stay, but clearly I didn't, so let's see, we got other stuff to do here in town. I called ahead, and whoever answered the phone said my prescription was ready to be picked up. Yes, and as I have explained, they were mistaken. We're still waiting on the delivery, so if you could just be a little more patient. This isn't something you can just be patient with. I need my prescription. Your order wasn't marked as life critical, so they didn't expedite the shipping. If this is an issue for you, I'd recommend getting your doctor to change that next time he fills the order. Well, I'd appreciate it if whoever answers the phone would have some idea of what they're doing. Save me from making a trip down here when I don't need to. Again, I'm sorry. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, that's all. Then, can I help the next in line? Oh, you again. Me again. Sorry for holding up the line. Right. Okay. Welcome to Sean's Pharmacy. What can I get for you today? Nothing. Unless you can give me the, like, $200 that I missed. Oh my. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and take the, one of the side jobs here. What sort of work do you guys have lined up today? The first door to your left is going to take you to the community garden project where you'll be planting seeds or something. The other bus is going to Donnie's Botany Club where you'll be trimming trees or picking crops or pulling weeds or something. I don't know. That's very helpful. Notice the symbol above the door there. Yeah, I'll take this one. This bus goes to the community garden project. They need folks to plant seed for them. Board the bus. Let's go. Hey, so welcome to the community garden project. We're really glad you decided to come and help us help each other out today. As a not-for-nonprofit organization, we take great pride in offering valuable work opportunities for down-and-out folks like yourself that help the entire community as a whole. So, what is it you want me to do here? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't explain it all, did I? I see so many faces in and out of this project, I can never remember who's new and who's not. As part of a generous donation from the Macroshaft Corporation, we've been given a large supply of high-quality seeds that'll produce crops. Once the crops are fully grown, we harvest them and sell them to local markets and distributors for a worthwhile profit. As part of our trickle-down seedonomics plan, we are committed to fostering growth in our community, and so that's why every packet of seeds you plant pays. For every one of our seeds you plant here, we'll give you $5 at the end of the day. Great, I'm ready to get started. Oh, that's fantastic. How many seed packets would you like to buy? Excuse me? Oh yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. Although our program has done many fantastic things for the community, we had a period where certain individuals were abusing our generosity. We had a period where junkies would sign up just to make a quick buck before getting high again. When we stopped giving the seeds away for free, we saw the very same junkies start saving their money to ensure they'd have work next week. As a not-for-nonprofit organization, that's the sort of thing we're all about. Also, we have to cover the royalty fees for the seeds. But never mind that. You can have your first pack of seeds completely free, our gift to you. Come see me when you're finished planting them. Well, that was nice of you, I guess. Oh, I'm out of seeds. Shall I open a seed packet? Yes. Had 4 seeds in it. Yay! Well, fortunately, I imagine I'll have enough money to buy all the seeds that I can plant here. Oh, I'm out of seeds. Yes, you are. How are you finished? Hey, are you finished planting seeds for the day, or did you want to grab some more seed packets? You're doing a swell job. By the way, you've already planted $20 worth of seeds. Yeah, I'll take some more seed packets. So, $5. No, not 11. Let's go with 2 for now and just see what happens. Oh, I'm out of seeds. Shall I open a packet? Yes. Had 4 seeds in it. Yay. Okay. So, $5 for a package of 4 seeds equals $15 profit. That's not too bad. I mean, in reality, when you are a business owner, you have to spend money to make money, so I'm out of seeds. Yes, you are. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and buy like 4 packets and hope that's enough to finish the oh wow, okay, there's more rows than I thought there was gonna be. Oh my, okay. So we got 1, 2, 3. That one only had 3 seeds, but so long as it has 2 seeds in the packet, we make profit. Obviously, the more seeds a packet has in it, the more profit we make from a single pack, but since we have no control over that, 4 seeds, we're gonna have this whole garden planted in no time. It's nice that these plants grow so fast too, so that I can see how much work I've done and prove it. And could you imagine this in real life? I'd just be like digging holes in the dirt and pretending that seeds were in it. Okay. So I'm gonna take a guess and say 4 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we got 3. So we might actually need to buy more seed packets because these only have 3 in them. 3 again. Alright, so hopefully... Oh, I'm out of seeds. So, so long as the next packet that we get has at least 4 seeds in it, we should be good. Can't sprint here either. Okay. Oh, I'm out of seeds. Wow. If I buy another packet, I'll be spending $5 to make $5. That doesn't make a lot of sense, so we're gonna leave it at that. Hey, are you finished planting for the day, or did you want to grab some more seed packets? You're doing a swell job. By the way, you've already planted $235 worth of seeds. No, I think I'm done for today. Oh, well, if you're all done, then you can catch the next bus back to the temp agency. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Oh, that's right. We only get half of the money that we make. That's really lame. Okay, so we have one more random encounter that we need to do. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, here we go. Alright. Well, hello there, good looking. What's this? The 3rd time we've bumped into each other? Huh, funny coincidence. Well, you can either stand there gawking or you can come sit down. I've had a long day and I need someone to vent to. Oh, yeah, sure. So, what's on your mind? Straight to the point, huh? I'm Morgan. What's your name? Jem. Haven't seen you around here before. Are you new to town? Well, I guess you could say that. I'm coming from Dubstown, hopefully just passing through. That's too bad. You seem kinda nice. Most of the girls around here are so close-minded and shallow. They'll pretend like they've got a connection with you, and the second you open up, they want nothing to do with you. Bad date recently? Yeah, you can say that again. You ever talk to someone and think one thing of them, but as you get closer, it turns out they're totally different from what you thought? Seems like everyone I meet these days is like that. I start out thinking they're gonna be great. We hit it off like we're meant for each other. Then, bam. It turns out they were fronting the whole time. This sweet, caring person you know suddenly turns their back on you and you're alone again. Talk about a bait and switch. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Everyone's got 2 sides to them, though, and there will always be a good portion you'll never understand. I guess the trick is just being honest with yourself. What else can you do? I guess that's good advice. It's just not easy, you know? How much of yourself do you reveal to someone, and when? It's like, if you've got to do this delicate dance just right or everything falls apart. It's not about telling the truth so much as telling the right truth at the right time. And, you know, I'd never thought of it that way. I wouldn't take anything I say with too much seriousness. I've had less luck than anyone with this stuff. I'd be curious to hear what you've got to say on the matter, though. When you're dealing with new people, how should you handle the truth? How should you handle the truth? Just be honest. When it's right, control the truth. When it's right. You should be honest when you can, but reveal it when it's the right time, you know? Maybe only when you think they're ready to hear it. But you've got to strike while the iron's hot. Nothing hurts more than having a rug pulled out from under you, even if you land on your feet. Well, it's hard to argue with that. Sometimes it's impossible where that threshold is with people, though. But you're right, waiting too long to be open about myself won't do me any favors either. You'll always have to ease people into understanding who you are, but it's worth it. Eventually, you'll find the right one if you're patient and stay true to yourself. Thanks for that. It's a lot to think about, you know. The answer's going to be very different for every person, I suppose. For me, I know I'd appreciate pure honesty from someone I'm interested in, even if I might not like the truth. Well, whatever you feel is right for you, I guess that's the answer. You're pretty great, you know that? I haven't had a conversation like this in a long time. Hey, you're not so bad yourself. Look, I want to ask for your number or something, but I've had too much trouble in the past with stuff. So I want to be as straightforward and honest with you as possible before I do, even if it's not a good idea. Please understand that this isn't easy for me to talk about, but I feel like I have to. As long as I can remember, I have never felt truly comfortable with who I am, like the person in the mirror wasn't really me. For the longest time, I tried to shelve the feeling, suppress it as far back in my mind as I could, and try to move on. Over time, it got harder to do, and eventually it consumed me, even though it had become a regular part of my life. I knew something was wrong, but was powerless to do anything about it. I felt completely lost. Eventually, I started accepting that what I was feeling might be valid. That although this body was me, it wasn't really me. I started making changes in my life to make that body feel more like home for who I really was. This might be a lot to take in, but I'm what you would call gender dysphoric. I think and feel differently. I think and feel and identify as a man. I am a man. But I wasn't born with the body of one. Wait, so you're transgender? Fine by me. So am I. So is Rio. That's disgusting. Wow, that's very harsh. You know what? Since we're sharing secrets, then I should probably tell you. So am I. What? No, you're lying. You have to be. You're gorgeous. I'd never have guessed in a million years you were transitioned. HRT, SRS, the whole 9 yards. Most people don't have a clue. It hardly ever comes up anymore. You're really lucky, you know that? Yeah, I guess so. No, really, count your blessings, because I envy you so much right now. I'd kill to pass as well as you do. Well, it hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. I mean, I still worry about passing just as much as anyone. When I can't get my prescriptions filled, it's a total nightmare. Hell, the fear of being outed is enough to keep me up at night, even though nearly nobody knows. Things are a lot better than they used to be, though. I'm very grateful for that. It's not perfect, but I'm a lot happier now, and it just isn't as big a part of my life as it once was. Sounds nice. Hey, can I ask you something kind of personal? Yeah, sure. Has anyone ever genuinely fallen in love with you before? Sometimes I doubt it's even possible, given everything. Of course. I mean, really fallen in love with you, though? Not just as a kink or obsession or anything? I mean truly and honestly loving who you are inside and out. When I was in college, I met this guy, just about perfect in any way you could imagine. He fell for me, completely oblivious to everything, and we started dating. I was scared to tell him right away for fear of just losing it all in a blink. Even worse, what if he got angry or something? So, out of fear, I waited until it welled up inside me and I just couldn't lie anymore. On our third date, I dropped the bomb on him. How did he react? Thankfully for me, you couldn't find a more open and loving guy if you tried. He was completely unfazed by it, and suddenly there was this connection. It was like we could tell each other anything, that we could completely be ourselves. I didn't need to worry he'd uncover my secret, and he didn't need to pretend to be anything he wasn't. It was really nice. What happened to you two? Life, I guess. At the end of the day, we were still a normal couple with normal problems. That's why I'm going to San Verdano. I've got to see if there's at least a chance I can make this work again. You're kidding me, right? After all that, it still didn't work out? Fuck, what's the point in even trying then? Hey, it's not over yet. Besides, you've got your stories. Got nothing to do with mine, okay? Who knows, maybe it'll all work out in the end for both of us. Well, hey, that's great anyway. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Really, Jem, you should be proud. You should be proud too. You'll find someone for you eventually. You've got to believe that. Today, though, it just isn't me. Besides, I don't even have a phone anyway. Well, that throws a wrench right into the mix now, doesn't it? I guess so. I won't keep you then, but I'm usually around here if you ever want to chat or something. It's nice having someone to talk to, you know? Yeah, I'll swing by and say hi sometime or something. It's pretty late now, though. I think I've got to find my bed. Well, good night then. Good night, Morgan. Alright, so that was kind of a touching conversation, and we learned some interesting stuff about our character there. Wow, an abandoned tent. I could really use this. Finders keepers. We picked up the portable tent. You can sleep outside on the beach now. My luck may finally be picking up. Cool. So our last order of business here is to get our fishing done. Tomorrow morning, game day, I will go ahead and finish up the last, well, I don't know, I'm kind of debating. I mean, I don't really want to go to work on a pot farm, so maybe tomorrow morning we should just hitch a bus and head to the next town. Heck, we could even, well no, if we wait till tomorrow we can fish again. And we should have more than enough food to get us to the end of the game. So, alright, I'll stay over one more night. We'll do the pot farm job, and just check it out and see what it's all about, and go fishing again soon. That way we should have more than enough food to get us to the end of the game. The story quests in the next town tend to take up quite a bit of time in-game. So we're gonna be there for a while. And it's actually even possible to run out of time if you spend, you know, the first 29 days of the game elsewhere, like not making progress with the story. Alright, so that's it for the fishing. Let's see how our tent works. I guess maybe I have to use it from that item thingy-majig. Here we go. Yeah, cool. Portable tent. Although I'm sure we're gonna need to eat first. Alright, let's see if that's enough. if the game will let me sleep without. Pitch my tent for the night. Oh, not ready to jump in the tent just yet. Yeah, actually I am. I just pressed the wrong button. Alright, pitch a tent. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Should I write another page in my journal? Might as well. Gotta get it down while it's still fresh in my mind. We completed a journal page. Well, this looks like my bed for the night. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for joining me for episode, what is it now, 13 of Always Sometimes Monsters. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow for episode 14. Awesome. Take care.